75 greatest players in league history. Do you have any excitement for something like that? Is the team talking at all about how many guys on this roster are going to be on that list?
I would say no and no. Um, it's very humbling and rewarding to be a part of a fraternity like the NBA. And if your name is called, and even if sometimes your name is not called, and you get an opportunity to put on an NBA uniform, it is the ultimate for a lot of us. A lot of kids who grew up watching the sport, loving the game of basketball, and being able to put on an NBA jersey and play on an NBA floor is one of the most gratifying, humbling, rewarding, blessed thing ever.
As a follow-up to that, you were part of that commercial that a lot of people really liked. What was the meaning of sort of being a part of that in that fraternity sense that you're talking about?
Oh, it was fantastic. I mean, just to for me as a historian of the game and know all the names and the likes and everything that's come before me, the commitment that they gave to this sport, commitment they gave to this brand, to the NBA. I just tried to show my gratitude and also continue it for the next generation as well. So it was an honor to be a part of it.
Yeah. LeBron, obviously starting this new campaign tomorrow, do you feel some sense of unfinished business from the way things ended last year and kind of carrying over whatever disappointment you have from last year into this season, or does it just feel like a completely clean start with such a new group?
No, it's definitely a completely clean slate. Obviously last year was, such a fast twitch season for us, coming off the bubble, and, injuries derailed, anything that we wanted to do. It's a great opportunity for us to, kind of just, rinse our hands and have a clean slate and get ready to start building, hopefully build something special, starting with, camp a month ago maybe, and the regular season begins tomorrow.
Go for it, BC. Go for it.
You had you've talked a lot about interactions with crowds, and we saw it. Well, I guess mostly via TV or stuff like that a couple times last year when buildings were fuller. Staples Center though hasn't been that way for you in a long time. What do you remember about what it was like to have even that playing game crowd, which was a pretty high energy thing, and what do you think it'll be like tomorrow?
It was kind of just a sampler platter, I would say, and it made me cherish the moments that I had previous with the fans in the building, but also even look more forward into, what was going to happen in the future, and that is beginning tomorrow night. Being a Laker is one special thing, and then it makes it even more special when you actually get on the floor and you're with the Laker faithful and they're there in the building. So, looking forward to that.
LeBron, you at some point recovered from that ankle injury in the offseason. When was it? When did you turn the page where you're like, okay, I feel healthy?
It took a while. I didn't do much basketball stuff for probably like the first 2 months of the summer, which is very rare for me because my ankle wasn't responding how I would like it for it to respond. And the best thing about the summertime is I had time. I had time to really just give it an opportunity to get ready when my ankle was ready to go. And I was always training. Wasn't on the basketball court, but I was always doing other stuff, training, pushing, seeing things I could do with my ankle. Until I got to a point where I didn't feel any sharp pains anymore, or my flexibility was back to where it was before, and that's when I knew I could get back on the floor.
So it was obviously like an abnormal play that you had no control over how it happened, but to guard against injury moving forward, you played a career low minutes last year. Is that something that will continue? Will there be idea of games off?
I don't. I mean, for one, I don't play the game thinking about injuries, and I also feel worse when I play low minutes.
LeBron,
Heard that one.
this
Uh-huh.
is year 19 for you. How do you get yourself excited for this, and how do you keep the juices flowing for all those 19 years?
Just motivated to have an opportunity to win a championship. That's why I play the game. It's one of the greatest, shortest feelings that you have. You win a championship, and everything that you've put into that year just hits you all at once. And literally, like a couple hours later, it's over. And you just, your whole time, you're just trying to figure out how can you get that moment again. Seriously. And that's part of my motivation still, just always trying to, get that feeling. It's like when you go to Cedar Point, the greatest amusement park in the world, and you ride the greatest ride, and that ride is taking its damn well time to get to the top. And you're there in total excitement. And then you finally go down that hill. And you're like, okay, I want to ride it again, but it take you 3 hours to get back on that ride. You're like, I'd rather just go somewhere else. So it's that's kind of like the moment of winning the championship.
You know how special it is to suit up for your hometown and obviously win a championship for your hometown. When it comes to Russ being back in LA, do you have advice for him? Do you give him space? Have you told him anything to sort of cherish this ride he's about to go on?
No, I have it if he needs it, but he's well equipped. He's well aware. It will hit him tomorrow though, differently. No matter how much preparing you can do, you can never understand the gratifying moment when you actually run out of the tunnel being a Laker. And I can only imagine how it even feels to be actually from here too. So to have his family and his friends here, not just for like one night when they come into town, they'll be here for at least 41 games. And I know that's going to be pretty special for him. So I'm extremely happy for him.
Last two, Mark, and then we'll do Sam.
LeBron, as productive as your past 2 seasons have been, in what ways do you foresee things maybe even be easier for you with your game because of that off-season recover from your injury and also being removed from a bubble season and season last year?
No, I don't want to say easy because nothing about this game is easy. You just try to put yourself and prepare your mind and body to be ready for anything that comes upon you throughout the season. There's going to be, ups and downs, and there's going to be challenging moments. There's going to be some adversity that hits everyone. Hopefully, you have way more ups than downs. Obviously, that's always the goal. But for me, I just try to prepare my mind and my body. Keep myself as fresh mentally than anything. I know the body will take its toll. That's going to happen. I mean, that's what the season is all about, and being the survival of the fittest, is what it's about. But keeping my mind as fresh as possible will keep me going.
And again, last question, Sam.
Ron, you Sandy.
Sam, what's up?
I wonder, your game has always made things easier on everybody around you, but with Russ in particular, elite guard, you're trying to get comfortable. You've been through it with Kyrie, you've been through it with D-Wade. Have you changed at all when it comes to how you approach this process at this stage?
Well, yeah, I've gotten a little bit more patient with the process as the years went on. I mean, I joined D-Wade almost 11 years ago, and then Kyrie about 7 years ago. So just I was at a different point in my life. I gotta realize, man, when I went to Miami, I was 25 years old, and I was still figuring out who I was as a person. Figuring out what I wanted in life. Then I was 29 when I teamed up with Kyrie. So I'm 36, going on 37 now. My life is pretty much set. I know who I am. I know what I bring to the table. I know how to put myself and put guys around me in position to be successful and not get too high or get too low, just kind of stay even keel. So I didn't even drink wine yet when I teamed up with D Wade or Kyrie.
That'll mellow you out.
Yeah, or tequila. It's weird, huh?
Who even were you at that time?
Yeah, so like that lets you know right then and there I'm a totally different person. I mean, you guys have a drink every now and then. All right, love you guys. All right, see you later.